Hello, my amazingly beautiful friends. Welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to do a 2-for-1. I'm going to do a Dutch pour and then I'm going to do a balloon dip. Now, you may be wondering what's up with all the acrylic videos because you're used to seeing me do resin, but I do also do acrylic, and I'm working on a special collaboration with two other lovely women. So while I'm working on that resin video, I need to put some other videos in there so you guys don't lose interest in me and leave. So that's why you're seeing more acrylic right now than anything. But nonetheless, it's all learning and it's all fun. Unless it goes horribly wrong, then it's not fun. Then again, it is fun still. So anyway, what I have here is a 12 by 16 canvas. I'm going to be using a majority of, a majority of Arteza paints with a few, I believe it's Artist Loft. I will let you know which ones. No primary elements in this one. We're going to use the primary elements in the balloon dip. So the background is going to be white. All of my paints this time are mixed with water and Floetrol only. No silicone. And as far as recipe goes, because I get to ask that every single video, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say you have to put some paint in the cup with some Floetrol and thin it down. Don't worry too much about the ratios. Now, you don't want to have a huge cup of Floetrol with a drip of paint in it, but it's just so hard to explain because for every type of pour, there's a different recipe. So for this pour, for example, you want the paints to be very runny because you need them to flow very quickly. You are not tilting the canvas, helping them move, so you want them really thin. So for this type of pour, I'm going to show you an empty cup here. Now, I do not measure, I just eyeball. So I put this much paint. I put this much Floetrol, so probably a little more than double Floetrol, and then I add water until it gets thin. So now here is my white. The white is Arteza, and I'm going to cover the entire canvas. Maybe I'll just pour it off the side and we will do Dutch pour on the table. So I'm just going to tilt it around. I could get the spatula out and move it around that way. But what I'm going to do is tilt and use my hands. I have some very bright colors picked out today, and I'm thinking about doing the puddles over here and blowing them out this way. And when I say puddles, I'm talking about maybe 2 or 3 small puddles. You want to make sure your sides are nice and coated so you don't have to mess around with them too much afterwards. Okay, so now I'm going to take my gloved hand and just go around. So as I mentioned, I have a collaboration coming up, and it's a very detailed, many layer project. So figured I'd do a couple of these and have some fun. These are very carefree and relaxing for me. It's just nice to dump some paint on the canvas and have at it. Alrighty. So now you want to torch your bubbles, your air bubbles. And I had a couple of lumps from the Floetrol in there, but I think I got them all out. I don't see any right now. Of course, when I do the painting, I may. All right, so the colors I'm going to be using, this one is Ultramarine Blue by Arteza. Let's do one there, one here, and one here. Oops. Then another Arteza blue. What is the name of this? It is Leaving Phthalo Blue. Just kind of like left my head there for a minute. Then I'm going to switch over to Violet Arteza. Copper by Liquitex. Now, because I want a lot of copper in my painting, I'm going to also go around here like this. Okay. Then I'm going to come in with some really bright colors now. These are two fluorescent pinks. One is by Artist Loft, which is this one right here. And then the other one is Liquitex, but look at the difference. Totally different colors. And then the other one. Okay. Now I'm going to come in with the white and just go around each puddle. They call it flooding. So you want to flood your puddle pour with the white around it. Same thing for the other two. these are really on the edge here. So I'm going to take a little skewer that should be for my food, but is used for my art instead. And I'm going to lightly swipe over the colors. A little bit there. Same thing here. I really went off the canvas here. Too close to the edge. Okay. Now we get the blow dryer. So since I swiped it back, I don't have to blow it back. I just need to blow it forward. Okay. Let's see what we have here. I am going to just tilt a little tiny bit, little tiny bit before I go any further. Going to torch. And then in a few areas, I'm going to use a straw. I really want to get an air compressor. So first I'm going to go right here because there's a lot of color under there. Let me just spin this around a little bit if I can. You know, this is an accident waiting to happen here. All right, hold on a second. Come this way instead. I don't like that. I do not like that. So nope. Nope. See, now I have cells developing here. And I'm wondering, I probably should have left it alone. This is absolutely gorgeous over here. So what I'm going to do now is a little mini pour right here. So I do not like that. again, I lost all my copper. Okay. Now, a little white. I'm going to use the bottle for this. Let me swipe it over. And now I'm going to blast that sucker right up through the center. All right. So now we'll see what happens. Now we'll see what happens. What I'm going to do is torch it really quick, put it over in the drying area there, and then work on the second painting with you while this develops into whatever it's going to be. There's a ton of paint here, but I'm afraid to move it. So I'm going to put it flat. It's going to move the way it wants to move. And then, oh, I didn't see that there though. Oh, dang it. All right. All right, so that one is resting. It's resting. Now on to the dip. Now this I have to do flat because I need to press on it. So 8 by 10, or I'm sorry, 8 by 8 canvas. Make sure you guys can see. Okay, I'm going to set up my primary elements here with you. I'm only using a couple, so it won't be like forever. So I have a purple, a blue, and 2 greens. So over to the side here, I'm putting in some polypore into the cups because I do not have the room to do it there. Actually, let me pause you guys while I get all the polypore in here and the powders, and then I can explain what I'm doing. All right, so I have 3 colors mixed up multiple times. And you may be saying, has she lost her mind? But no, I have not. This color here is the, I just had it in my hand, Royal Orchid. Then the blue is Blue Bayou. And the green is Black Emerald. So what I'm going to show you that you can do by using the interference colors from Colourarte, the Bling It interference colors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lighten the second cup of each color, so I have two variations of the color, plus I'm going to add an undertone to it. So for the green, I'm going to do interference blue pearl. For the blue, I'm going to do green pearl. And for the orchid, I'm going to do, I was going to do violet, I'm going to do red. So this way, you're going to get a nice undertone of red in that color. So what you have to do is you mix up your color in multiple cups and then just add a little scoop to lighten them up. So I got the stick in there. So with this jar, I could potentially lighten this tons of shades. So forget about buying the purple, light purple, you know, it's just buy one color and then lighten them. Now I'm going to have to add a little bit more than this that I just added. But you can already see there's a nice red tone. Well, you probably can't see because I have you all the way up there, but it's a nice red tone. I want this to have a really, really red tone to it. I'm hoping I grabbed the right one, which I don't know if I did. Yep, it's the wrong. I grabbed the wrong one. I didn't grab the interferences. What a dummy. All right. Let me show you with this interference here. I won't make you watch me mix the other ones in. This is the interference blue pearl. So I'm going to put some in this cup here. So now I have a totally lighter shade. Let me bring these up to you. And as I said, you can go as light as you want. Oh, I don't know if you'll be able to see that. Let me see on the stick here. I hope you guys can see that. So it's a different shade now altogether. So you could combine like so many different combinations for this and have some fun. So let me pause you, mix in my colors, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I've mixed everything up. I only wanted to go a little tiny bit lighter. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to start laying my colors down, but before I do, I have to blow up a balloon. This is a viewer request. She wants to know what will happen if I pop the balloon while it's still touching the paint. Now, I may be covered in paint by this experiment, which I do not mind, but please, 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 if I start cracking up, I'm sorry. Don't be mad at me. So anyway, here we go. So you want to blow up your balloon to fit the radius of the flower that you want to make. So if I was to blow it up any more than this, maybe I could get away with a little bit more, but you don't want to go too big. On a small canvas, that is. Let's see. So I'm looking. So you're going to go back, forth. Just test it out before you begin. That should be good. Maybe too big, but we'll see. I just don't want to walk out of this room looking like a Jackson Pollock painting. Oh, Lord. The things I do for you guys. But I love you. So I'm just going to put down some white paint on the canvas. White paint is mixed with Floetrol. Now I did spill a little bit of interference here. I'm hoping that it doesn't mess with the white, but it very well may, because that's what it does. And I'm hoping that this is not too thin, because it very well may be. Yes, I know about push pins. It's just when I'm doing something fast like this and I'm going to move it right away to where it dries and it doesn't need pins to dry, I just get lazy and cannot stand putting them in there. I thought I saw a lump somewhere here. Get just a little bit more. Thinking this paint might be way too thin. Okay. Goody goody. What a mess. What a mess I be. It's not fun unless you're making a mess, right? Okay. So, torch quick. You know, I'm going to do something for the first time here. I'm going to use my apron. There we go. I'm the chubby Rinska down, and now I get paint on my apron. I just love her. She's the cutest little thing. All right. Enough. So let me channel my inner Fiona, because she's the queen of this and I just love her too. And let me start with some orchid. Now, I'm going to be fancy. I'm going to be bougie and use my little fancy spoons that Miss Cheryl sent to me a long time ago. And I'm going to make some type of a image here. Of course, these were not the thing to use, probably, for this. Okay. Then on top of that, I'm going to go with the one with the red in it that's just a wee bit lighter. Not sure if it'll show up on camera. I'm hoping it does. And then I'm going to do the Blue Bayou. This. And now that I think about it, thank God flowers don't look like this in real life because they would be ugly. Right? And then the blue, the second blue with a little bit of the green in it. Up. See, these paints are a lot thicker than the white paint it's on, so I wonder if that's going to cause any problems or create something crazy. So there's that. Then I have my two greens, black emerald. So I guess we'll go bing, bang, boom. Fiona's probably watching, cringing right now. Hello from Slovenia, you suck. She's probably saying. Oh, I just love her. So on top of shouting out Miss Fiona Art, I want to also shout out Miss Heather Maderer. She has a channel on YouTube, and I want you guys to check her out. She has a lot of pretty stuff. And yeah, check her out. Check her out, please. Paint it forward. All right, so now I'm going to take just some, I wasn't going to use regular paint, but I want to take, do I want to do that? No. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a little bit of white in the center. It's really thin white. And then I'm going to put a little tiny drip, 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 drip of copper paint. That's it. All right, guys, here we go. Wish me luck. I have my little tiny nippers here that I'm just going to stab the balloon with, end its life. Here we go. Right in the middle. So, forward, back to the middle, back to the middle, over, and out. Oh my God. This thing is really sliding around. Here we go. Ah! Oh my God. did something. Oh my God. It went all over the wall again. Oh boy. Great idea. Oh, I got my arms. Not bad. No, I'm not bad. My wall is. Well, it's safe to say that popping a balloon. I told you this was going to make me go nuts. Oh my God. Wow. Well, the design is not happening. Let me try to blow this around. Well, viewer, I can't remember your name, but I hope you enjoyed that. Oh, wrong thing. Oh my God. Oh. Yeah, that's mud. Oh my God. That was bad. That was a bad one. No more popping balloons. Do not do that at home. Unless, of course, you want to repaint your wall. Wow. So, yeah, you can see that didn't work out great, right? Well, let's try to fix this now. Because now I have to get rid of this. That's too bad because it was coming out nice underneath too. So, here we go. Scrape. Scrape. Oh. I hope you guys are not covered in paint. It looks good. Oh God, here we go again. Let's do this the right way this time. You cannot pop a balloon in the center of a painting. We have checked that one off the list. Okay? Do not do that. I got one hell of a mess to clean. So now, I mean, how do you get back into the train of thought after that? There I go, breaking my cardinal rule about where. All right, we're going to try it again. What a shame. It was looking very beautiful underneath, just so you know. All right. Purple. Orchid. I have to move quick on this one because I'm going to run out of time and have to edit my video. And I don't want to have to do that right now. Okay. Let's do blue there too. A little bit. Yeah, it should be good. Sorry if you're seeing shadows in my videos, but it's gloomy and rainy in Connecticut. All right. A little less green this time. My flower is so off too. It's like going that way off the canvas. What a mess. What a mess, 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 mess. All right. And other green. Okay. So, this damn balloon again. Is it big enough? I think so. Alrighty, so here we go. Center. Front. Back. Side. To side. Now I'm seeing that I'm missing some, so I'm going to go on an angle almost this way. And I think I messed that one up doing that. Oh well, we tried, right? We absolutely did try. So that's all that matters. So it was moving nicely, but then plop. So what I'm going to do is cover that up with some regular paint, blow it out, and I did not want to put it up that high. I'll blow it out and hope for an awesome result. Because I'm not going to swipe it again. That's for sure. Use a couple of these primary elements in there this time. Some violet. Copper. And let's use this hot pink. Just one of the hot pinks. And it is pouring here. Let's flood it. Dragged my lid thingy there through the paint. I am a mess. What can I say? Here we go. One and done. All done. That's it. Let me torch it really quick. We are done. So let me give you a close-up of what happened over here. Boy, today was a bad day. All right, so here's this one. Let me get out of the light here. I don't hate it, but I don't like it either. I don't know. It's one of those. Oh, I got a spot missing there. I have to get some white on. And it looks like the paint flew over here also. Ah! I'll just get that out of there after I shut the camera off. Here is this mess, which is actually pretty pretty. Again, I apologize for the shadow puppets. They are just unavoidable unless I get into a professional studio. And there, my friends, is my wall. All over my cups. And I'm sure all over me. So, anyways, I hope you all enjoyed my little experiment, which I will not be doing again. We got the blinds. I'm dead. Just let's put it that way. So I hope you enjoyed my little experiment, dear viewer who asked me to do that. Anyway, I was happy to. Listen, it's a good laugh. It's good fun. So make sure, if you haven't heard of her, which I highly doubt, Fiona Art, go check her out. She will show you how to do a proper dip. And also check out Heather Maderer. Do not forget to check the description below for all the product codes. And happy pouring.